Hello beautiful souls, Kelly Seamus here. I'm out for a beautiful day bike riding. Haven't taken on my bike for a ride in over a month, which makes me kind of sad, but I'm out for a bike ride today, so yeah, it's definitely been overdue. Things have been really crazy in my life, so I made an excuse not to ride my bike because I was feeling tired or sad or not energetic or whatever, but yeah, being on my bike today has definitely been very healing. So this is an unexpected video because I wasn't going to make a video, I wasn't planning on it, but I felt inspired to, since I'm out here in this beautiful area. I have a bit of a cold and my throat's been kind of sore the last couple days, so just feeling under the weather a bit. Immune system's a bit low, but it's part of the changing of seasons. So happy fall, happy autumn. It's kind of bittersweet. I'm not really ready to say goodbye to the warmth weather of the sun, but I'm just grateful for days like today. And I guess I feel inspired to make this video because I love making videos. I love talking to all of you, sharing. It's my passion. But I want to talk about a little bit in regards to what I've been going through emotionally, because we've all been going through a huge shift collectively. This has been a year 9 collectively. 2016 is a year of purge, completions, endings, closures. The last time we were in this energy was in 2007. 2007, I was going through a major challenge in my life then, and a whole new world was opening up for me. I didn't know it at the time, but it was quite the transition, and I'm getting prepared for the next one, this upcoming one. I'm going through a transition. I don't know where it's going to lead me, but I can only set my intentions for what I want, which is divine love, which is a partner who I'm meant to share in purpose and in unity together, to have a family, to have children, to travel more. That's all part of my intentions. And to continue learning and building my skills to help humanity in the best way possible. So most of you know, or maybe you don't, if you're new to my channel, but I participated in ayahuasca last summer. I went to Peru and I participated in the 7 ayahuasca ceremonies for the first time. And pardon the camera because I don't have my selfie stick, so it's going to be a challenge here a little bit. But yeah, so I went to Peru last summer and experienced meeting my inner child. And what I mean by that is we all have an inner divine child, and there are different facets to ourselves, and we tend to repress these parts of ourselves because of society and because of fear and because of getting older. But I definitely met my inner child for I wouldn't say the first time, but it was definitely introductory to her on a whole other level. I became her completely, and I was completely enveloped in her energy. And Mother Ayahuasca was holding the space for me to embrace the motherly energy of feeling loved and protected. Mother Ayahuasca is a plant medicine. It's a hallucinant. It has DMT, but it's a medicine from Peru, and you drink it, and there's a lot of challenges with that because you have to purge. It involves purging, whether you throw up or whether you cry or burp or go to the bathroom, like I did quite a bit when I was in Peru. But it's all about the detoxification, the purification. And that was quite enlightening. And I mean, I had high expectations for what was going to happen in Peru, but it was nothing what I expected. And I really feel like Peru and that trip last year was a prelude to what's going on right now in my life. Over a year later, I actually drank ayahuasca again. So I drank ayahuasca 7 times in Peru. I drank ayahuasca again for the 8th time in Ontario, Canada, back in June, and that was pretty huge. I let go of a lot of residue resentment towards my family, because I still felt there was still some stuff there, even though I worked through a lot of it over the years. There was still some stuff there, and so I definitely feel like I've healed so much of these ancestral deep stuff from the past, from family. I feel like I'm healing for my whole family. I'm healing for the past generations, and I'm doing the healing now to serve the future generations, my own children and their children. So it's been quite the mission I took on in this lifetime. and it's definitely challenging and can get quite lonely and scary at times, but I know this is for a divine purpose. So a year later, here I am now, going through deeper and deeper emotions. Like last year I was grieving a relationship breakup. This year I'm grieving just everything, just my existence, in the sense of the pain that I've carried throughout my life and how I carry the pain of humanity as a whole, and just processing all of that and really tapping into this divine, loving inner child. I've been definitely in my inner child energy in the last week especially. I've been working with a therapist, and he's helping me to connect even more and to bring it out. And before Peru last year, before my ayahuasca experiences, it was hard to tap into that energy. I mean, it would come out. She would come out in different ways, but she was really repressed and she was really hidden. And I didn't have access to her. I became very serious, and I became very. I built a protective shield around me as an Aquarius, so I became very guarded because of my conditioning, because of what I've come here to learn. And now I feel like I'm slowly dissolving that guard, and I'm bringing out this inner child. And it's scary because, you know, I'm 35 years old, and I feel like I'm going through these energies, and it's like I feel like I'm 5 years old at times. I feel like I'm 3 years old. I feel like I'm 12. 4 or 5, like it's crazy, but it's part of the residue, these emotions that have been repressed for so long, that need to come up, that need to be acknowledged, that need to be held space for, to be loved. So this is finally, you know, through years of studying spiritual psychotherapy and doing this work and getting into metaphysics for the first time now, like since last year into this year, now I'm really getting into the deep work, and I'm really understanding what that inner child divine energy is, and how important it is to do this work, to have that loving relationship with your heart, with your inner child. And yeah, it's terrifying, it's scary, I'm regressing back to old energies of the past, but it's beautiful because I feel like I'm healing the past as I'm going back to these old energies, even being around my family. Because this past year and a half, almost 2 years, I've been trying to manifest change. I've been trying to manifest going out to BC or going out to out west and forgetting about my problems here, or just moving away, thinking I have to get away to be happy and to be healed and to make these big changes. And there's been roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, and I'm like, what is going on? Why can't I just manifest this? Why can't I just have what I want and just be by the mountains and start a new life? And now I know why, because I've had to do the work, and it took me to go back to my family. It took me to go back to the roots of where I've come from, and be there for over a year on and off for almost 2 years now. And why I've had to stay there, why the universe kept putting blocks, not because it was trying to give me a hard time and trying to make my life miserable, but showing me that this is where I belong, even though I've been in resistance to it. I've been wanting to go and to be free. In order to be free, we have to look at the past. We got to deal with the past stuff. We can never be free. It doesn't matter where we go. Home is where the heart is. And I know I preach about this, but sometimes I forget myself. So it's been quite the journey of healing and regressing, this energy of regressing back to being a child. And that's why I feel like I am taking this time for myself, and I haven't been as busy with clients and stuff like that as much as I still, I'm still seeing clients. The focus is definitely more on me right now, and things have been slowing down, and that's been kind of scary too. But at the same time, I know it's divine timing. It's so perfect for right now. So in the next less than 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be participating in a St. Pedro ceremony. St. Pedro is another plant medicine. It's a male energy. Ayahuasca is a female energy. I feel like she's the mother of the earth herself. I feel like she's our mother. And the St. Pedro is more like a grandfather energy, and he comes with a lot of wisdom. And with St. Pedro, the journey is longer, so you have to drink it. It's pretty much an all-day thing, so we're going to be drinking it at 9 in the morning, and the ceremony will be done around 9 at night, so literally like a 12-hour thing. And it's different where you're not really sitting in a circle, you're kind of off doing your own thing, so you're off in nature, you're taking in the energy on your own. and it can be quite blissful. There's not as much severe, intense purging as ayahuasca. From what I've read, I don't know, I haven't done St. Pedro, so we'll see, but St. Pedro's known as the milder form, similar to ayahuasca, and it allows you to experience detachment, which is huge for me, because I have a hard time detaching when it comes to the things I love and care about. If I don't really, as much as I love and care about everything, for the most part, when it's not as personal to me, I can detach very easily as an Aquarius. But when it comes to the emotional aspect of things, my parts of myself that are unhealed, I develop strong attachments, and that's where a lot of the pain comes from. And that's what I've been experiencing the past year and a half of, meeting very karmic relationships in my life. Not really anything long-lasting or significant. I mean, very significant, but these relationships have been very intense and karmatic for me. And I'm still working through it, but I know it's all part of what's supposed to happen. I feel like I got bitten here, but... So I'll be sharing my video about that. So it's on October 15th. So after that, I'm going to process my experience, and I'll be sharing with you all what it was like. And it was funny because when I emailed the people who are facilitating, I emailed them too late. Like, I emailed them 4 days later because I was in hesitation, and they said, "Sorry, Kelly, we're booked." And I was so disappointed and so mad at myself. And then I said to myself, you know what? No. I am meant to be there. I'm going to be there one way or another. I just feel it. I just trust it. So I emailed the facilitators and reminded them, hey, I know you guys are full, but if you can, if it's a last minute cancellation, if there's any way you can squeeze me in, please let me know. And they said, yes, we'll let you know. And I got news today that I got in, so I get to go, and I get to go with my best friend Karen, who I went to Peru with last year, who's really on the journey too of healing her life and experiencing the wisdom and the blessings through these plant medicines. St. Pedro helps you detach, and it helps you actually see yourself from a higher point of view. With ayahuasca, for me, I didn't have any out-of-body experiences. It was very emotional and in my body, which is what I needed, because I tend to live outside my body through my cerebral, mental world. So that was the experience I needed, and it's been like that 8 times. With St. Pedro, I think it's also going to be very lovely, and it might also be more emotional and less, but I'm almost thinking it might be a different kind of experience where I'm able to detach and see it from a higher point of view. I don't know, we'll see. No expectation, except I'm looking to continuously experience being consoled and being shown how much I'm loved and how much I'm protected and how much I'm significant in this life. I mean, I know I am, but the inner child needs to know that they're special and that they're loved and that they're taken care of, and no matter what, that they're loved unconditionally. No matter what they do, no matter what you do, no matter what you experience, you are loved. No matter what choices you make, you are loved and you're protected and you're safe. And this is my intent to go into to the ceremony of St. Pedro, to help me release more of the stuff that I'm still having a hard time letting go of, seeing it from a higher perspective, having that masculine energy to help me process these emotions. My therapist has been great that I've been seeing. He has such a very comforting, beautiful, fatherly energy, and it's been really good. And he validates me and he gets me, and he keeps reminding me that a lot of these feelings that are coming up are very old, and I need to allow them to come up. I need to allow them to be expressed, to be held space for, to be felt, so that I can let them go. And this is what's going on. And holy transformation, like, this is great. I'm like going through the birth canal, like I feel it. It's painful, it's squishy, it's claustrophobic, it's restricting, some days I feel like I can't breathe, and it's like, wow, what is happening? But I know I feel this divine child coming up more and more. I'm still in her energy right now, and I feel the innocence, and I feel the beauty, the beautiful aspects of it. Even though it's scary, it's so beautiful, and it's so magical. And I am the divine child, and right now I don't feel like I'm a grown-up. I don't feel I need to be an adult right now. I just need to honor her, honor myself, and go for bike rides and embrace nature and to not worry so much about responsibility and work. I mean, yes, it's there, and I'll take care of things as they come, but I don't need to be overly busy or overly consumed with, you know, worldly things right now. This is not about that. This is not that it's anything to do with that. I mean, I'm here to be in this world anyway. This is part of my path, is to balance the spirituality and the physical material, but for right now I have to honor the spiritual path, this time of letting go, of dissolving, of purging, of things coming up. And it's been, yeah, it's all about transformation. And wow, like I never expected this. And like I said, Peru last year was definitely a prelude to what's going on now. And I feel like I don't even need them. Like I feel like ayahuasca runs in my veins now, that I can access this inner child energy without even being high on, you know, on ayahuasca, or in past experiences when I did party and I would, you know, take ecstasy. I would feel these blissful experiences. I don't even need those things anymore. It's like my energy, these things are so much a part of me now that it's so much easier to access. And because I've been stripping away the layers one by one, I'm raising my vibration higher and higher, and that's part of the inner child energy. It's like so beautiful and light and carefree, but it comes with a lot of grief and a lot of fear too that needs to be consoled. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm honoring the little child within me, and she's so beautiful. I love her so much. Like, sometimes I forget, and I mean, it gets confusing because I'm like, well, I'm her and she's me. So those moments she needs that I need consoling, and someone to hold me, and someone to tell me everything's going to be okay, I have to remind myself that I can give that to myself when there's no one else around. And that's tough. It's a practice. I'm still working on it. And I'm reading a book called Whatever Arises, Love That by Matt Kahn, Kahn, and I feel like the book was written for me in so many ways, but he's a strong empath, and I recommend that book if you're looking to tap more into the love and the innocence within you, and to learn how to honor your inner innocence, your heart, and to be a parent to yourself. I definitely recommend that book, and watch him on YouTube. He's amazing. Scary times, beautiful times. Powerful times, and just honoring the little girl within me. I wore this hoodie a lot in Peru. During my ceremonies, I would put this hoodie on, and I would like be in this energy, and I would be like, I felt so protected with this on. I always felt like I had to have the hoodie on, and I would put it on, and I was just enveloped with the energy of ayahuasca, and I love it. And it matches my bike, my beautiful bike. Can you see? Matching colors, yay! So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave it at that, and stay tuned for my upcoming video of my St. Pedro ceremony. And do some research. If I'm not going to get too much more in depth about it, but research ayahuasca, research St. Pedro, and see what you think if you haven't done the research. So God bless. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and check out my videos for October. They're posted. Yeah, and to contact me for coachings and readings, I'm still here for you guys. Don't think because I'm going through this I can't be there and you can't come for services, because as I heal, I don't heal alone. It's all part of the collective. So you contact me through my Facebook page, like me there if you haven't already, or through my website, www.kellyseamus.com. I got this purse in Peru when I was there. I take it a lot with me for nature walks, and I got this necklace. So ayahuasca is definitely strong within my energy, and I feel now I'm ready for St. Pedro. I didn't feel the call for St. Pedro last year. I definitely felt the call for ayahuasca for many different reasons, but now I feel ready for this new experience with St. Pedro, and I have a feeling it's going to be the most beautiful, most magical, enlightening experience yet to come, but we'll see. That's my intent. God bless. I love you all. I love you. 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 And I love you. so much. Bye.